Thank you, distinguished guests, Your Excellencies, and our host, Joan Hoey, for the warm introduction. It is an honor to be here among so many dear friends and innovative leaders who bring decades of experience and a shared commitment to strengthening the relationship between the United States of America and Greece, bolstering the stability and the prosperity of the entire region. I am deeply grateful to my dear friend of over 20 years, President Donald J. Trump, for entrusting me with the greatest honor of my professional life, serving as the United States ambassador to the Hellenic Republic. And I am humbled every single day by the warmth, the partnership, and the solidarity the Greek people have extended to me and to my family since our arrival. The world has changed, and the United States-Greece partnership has risen to meet those changes. We are living through a period of accelerating strategic competition. Supply chains are being re-anchored. Energy markets are being rebalanced. The international order is being tested in ways that demand clarity of purpose and strength and resolve. In this environment, the United States does not have the luxury of ambiguity. Under President Trump's leadership, our foreign policy begins with a clear principle. All alliances must advance American prosperity and American security. They must be reciprocal, and they must deliver results. Greece, I am happy to say, delivers results. That is not a diplomatic courtesy. It is a strategic fact. Greece has committed to spending 5% of GDP on defense investing in the greatest modernization of the Hellenic armed forces the country has ever seen. Greece has transformed Alexandroupoli into a strategic gateway for NATO. At Suda Bay, American and Greek forces work together and train together, forging the capabilities that win wars and keep the peace. Greece is not waiting for others to secure its future. It has answered President Trump's call for burden sharing loud and clear. National security also encompasses energy security, and Greece is at the very center of it. Let me be direct about something that every person in this room understands. Energy is not just an economic issue, it is a sovereign issue. And for too long, too much of Europe remained dangerously dependent on adversarial energy sources. That era is ending, and Greece is helping to end it. Last November at the Partnership for Transatlantic Energy Cooperation Ministerial, we brought the largest ever official United States delegation to Greece. More than 80 officials, including Secretary of Energy Chris Wright, Secretary of the Interior Doug Burgum. The unprecedented size and high level of that delegation was deliberate, and the message was clear. The United States of America is committed to Greece as a cornerstone of European energy security. At PTEC, we signed the first ever long-term commercial agreement linking U.S. liquefied natural gas suppliers to this region for decades to come. We welcome ExxonMobil's partnership with Hellenic and Energean for the first offshore drilling in Greece in over 40 years. And more recently, Chevron and Hellenic Energy secured contracts for offshore exploration, including two near Crete. We also celebrated the doubling of the long-term contract between Venture Global and Atlantic Sea LNG, an estimated $11.5 billion deal that will deliver 20 years of clean, reliable, affordable U.S. LNG from the Gulf of America all the way to Greece and onward through the vertical corridor into Central and Eastern Europe. This is energy security in action. It is good for Greece. It is good for the United States, and it is good for Europe. Giving countries and their citizens real choices and real independence. A future where Greece is not merely an energy consumer, but an energy supplier and a hub for the region is no longer a distant aspiration. It has arrived. And the United States is proud to be Greece's partner and making it happen. Our partnership is not limited to pipelines and drilling platforms. The next phase of strategic competition will be fought on multiple rapidly developing technological fronts. And here too, Greece and the United States are moving together. Just 2 weeks ago in Washington, D.C., Greece joined nearly 24 countries as a partner in Pax Silica, and as a signatory to the Joint Statement of AI Opportunity, building on the pioneering Economic Security Declaration signed on the margins at PTAC. This U.S.-led commitment aims to build a new economic security consensus among allies and trusted partners to advance secure, prosperous, and innovative supply chains spanning critical minerals, advanced manufacturing, semiconductors, AI, technology, infrastructure. This is a living, breathing commitment that is already generating results. To the CEOs and business leaders in this room, I want to be very clear. The United States is the world's greatest destination for foreign direct investment. President Trump has prioritized rebuilding our manufacturing base, reshoring critical supply chains, and fostering long-term sustained economic growth. We are embarking on this ambitious agenda in cooperation with our friends and allies, and Greece is amongst the most steadfast of allies and partners. Greek companies are resilient. They have navigated some of the most challenging economic waters of the past decades and emerged stronger and better than ever. That experience, that ingenuity, that global reach, America wants it. Whether it is in shipping, technology, energy, or manufacturing, there is a place for Greek capital and Greek expertise in the American markets. And when Greek companies succeed in the United States, they deepen the bond between our nations. This is a two-way street, and it benefits both of our countries. That bond extends directly to maritime power and regional stability. Greece commands the world's largest merchant fleet. The United States is the world's largest economy. Under President Trump's leadership, America is restoring its maritime dominance, and our Greek partners have risen to the occasion once again. In February, I witnessed the signing of a groundbreaking shipbuilding agreement between Greek and South Korean companies to revitalize a U.S. shipyard. Greek ship owners are bringing their legendary expertise, capital, and know-how to American shores, creating jobs and strengthening industrial capacity on both sides of the Atlantic. Together, we are charting a course toward greater prosperity and security. The Eastern Mediterranean is a thriving corridor for trade and for commerce, but it is also a potential zone of friction. Maritime boundary disputes, illegal migration flows, and hybrid threats are real. A stable Eastern Mediterranean requires predictability at sea, clear rules, and trust between all nations present in this region. That is why we are deepening defense cooperation, expanding joint exercises, and investing in port access and interoperability training. When maritime routes are secure, investment follows. Commerce expands and supply chains hold. And that economic strength becomes a stabilizing force, not just for America, but for our allies and the broader international community. Through the U.S. National Guard State Partnership Program, Greece is now paired with the great state of Florida, creating direct day-to-day collaboration between America and Greek service members on everything from maritime security to cyber defense. We are building a whole-of-society defense architecture for the long term. This year, the United States celebrated 250 years of independence. We commemorated this historic anniversary last week at our 4th of July celebration, just a short distance from the center of Athens, the very birthplace of democracy. We gather to remember where America began, as well as to celebrate the enduring values that have guided our great nation from its humble beginnings to becoming a global beacon of liberty, excellence, and opportunity. Without Greece, there would be no United States of America. These ties are not merely historical. They are renewed every day. You like that? In the deals we close, the alliances we strengthen, the security we build together, and the prosperity we create for our citizens. When Americans and Greeks stand together, united by our shared values and a common purpose, there is no limit to what we can achieve. The challenges ahead in defense, energy, critical infrastructure, and regional stability will require exactly the kind of sustained, results-oriented engagement that defines a partnership at its best. I am so inspired by what we have achieved, but I am even more inspired by what lies ahead, because the world is shaped not by what we say today, but by what we choose to do tomorrow. Let us all continue to work together in partnership to strengthen our bond, grow our economies, bolster our regional security, and bring our people closer together. God bless you, God bless Greece, and God bless the United States of America.